Good evening, Pickle people. Welcome to Pickle Vision, the spin-off show that nobody asked for, but that everybody got. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well this fine Wednesday evening. Thank you very much for tuning in and joining me this evening. It is lovely to see all your beautiful faces in the chat and getting ready for an evening of painting, showcasing some new paints, looking at all your amazing stuff, and we'll see what else we can squeeze in before the end of the evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's have a quick look through the chat and see who we have got with us this evening. I'll turn that music down because I forgot to turn that down. So this evening we have Pirate Queen Pickle all the way from the other room. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, Pickle. Welcome to the stream. We've got Mr. Boffnet. He reinstated as a moderator. Not reinstated, but this is the first stream on the new channel that he's been with us, so he's now a mod again. Welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for all the hard work and everything, and thanks very much for tuning in this evening. We've also got Mr. Ravensroot Miniatures. Thank you very much for joining us, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We've got Plague Nagel 17. Thanks for joining us. We've got Dean Taburn, or Taburn. I'm not sure. I'm going to say Taburn. Dean Taburn. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. We've got Dean Paints Things. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're all well. We've got Wolf and Stern. Thanks very much for tuning in. We've got the original Kesbian. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. What an absolute living legend. We've got Andres Stockert. Thanks very much for joining us. We've got Katie Graham. We've got Gina Doherty. Thank you very much, each and every one of you, for tuning in. We've got Mr. Essex Boyz, War Daddy Miniatures, Simon Mears. We've got Mr. Pretzel as well, popping in right down at the end. Thank you very much for joining us, each and every one of you. It's lovely to see you here. Thank you, and welcome to the second ever stream on the new live stream channel. This is it. This is the live stream channel. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how many streams it'll be before I stop saying welcome to the 15th live stream on the channel. I think I'll probably stop after today. This thing is just, I'm excited because today is the first painting live stream on the new channel. And it's all exactly the same setup. It's all exactly the same content. It's just on a new channel so that I can appease the YouTube algorithm. This evening, we are going to be showing off, you can't see it, but I can see it all around me, the Pro-Acryl range. It's everywhere. I've got the metallics, I've got the transparents, I've got all the paints. So we're going to be showing those off. I've got a few little test models that I've got that are being 3D printed. Thanks to Luke at Geek Gaming Scenics for sending me home with these the other day when I was at his house. And yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing. So I've got like a couple of goblins and a big ogre troll type thing. So if there's anything you want to see, whatever colour you want to see, the different metallics, the different colours, the transparents, let me know. We'll start going through. I'll start just painting this as normal, and then like if you go, oh, let's have a look at what the red's like, or let's have a look at what the purple's like, or whatever. We'll do that on some of like the clothing and stuff, the different skin, to show you off. And if you've got any questions about the Pro-Acryl range, just chuck them in the chat. Happy to answer. I've been using them now. I've used them a few times at like Luke's house and stuff for things I've done there. And then I've been using my set now for a few weeks. I'm absolutely loving them. Fantastic paints. Cannot recommend enough. And if you do want to pick yourself any up, you can always check out our affiliate link with Element Games. Link for that down below in the description. And use our... Actually, I haven't put our crystal code in. I will get our crystal code and I'll put it in at some point. But yeah, use the link down below. We get a bit of a kickback and it helps support the channel and it saves you guys some money as well. So, yeah. There you go. So we'll no messing about. Let's get straight on to the desk view, which is over here. So I've got this lovely chap on the desk first. This is a 3D print. I primed him and gave him a zenithal earlier on before we got started. Yeah, so he's all ready to go. So we've got this guy. We've also got another goblin. I believe that these are from Print My Minis. I believe that is the company which used to be Atlantis. I believe that's where these are from. I could be wrong because these are some that Luke gave me. So I haven't actually printed these myself. And I've got this guy as well. which is a big like plague troll thing, which again I've primed and stuff. I thought we'd work on a couple of the smaller things first, and then maybe go on to the troll in a bit. I definitely want your take on the transparents. Got the full set, not used the transparents yet though. What's their purpose? Are they like contrast paints? I don't think they're like contrast paints. I think they're sort of like very heavy, glazers. I'd stop there. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely gorgeous, this model. I've been looking at it and going, it kind of is a shame to paint this. Just ordered the basic set and the metallic set, moving away from Army Painter paints. So I've been using the Army Painter air paints for a while now, a few months. They sent me the set out, so full disclosure, I didn't pay for them. And I've been using them for a few months, and I really like the air paints. They're absolutely fantastic for airbrushing. But I do agree, Army Painter's like normal range can be very hit and miss, and obviously that's not ideal. So we're going to go with, I'll start doing some green skin on this guy, I guess, because you know he's a goblin. So I think I'm going to go with right. I'm going to go with camo green. This one's just called green. It's literally just called green. And then what's probably going to be my favourite paint is bright yellow green, which is very close to moot green. So I'm probably going to go with those three, and we'll start working through. Like I say, if you've got any suggestions, for any of the colours for like his clothes and things like that, or anything that you want to see, just let me know. And I will, I'll get the paint out. I've got them all here. I've even organised them into colour groups. So I've got all the blues, all the purples, all the reds, all the greens, oranges and yellows, flesh colours, browns, blacks and whites, metallics, transparent. I bought super organised. It goes great through an airbrush. Yes, they do. They go absolutely fantastic through an airbrush. And the thing with these as well, because they are like such high pigments. Because they're very high like pigmentation, you can thin them down so much, like 1 to 10. You can thin them down loads, and obviously still get good coverage. So you get your money's worth. Obviously each bottle, they come with like, I'll show you the screw caps in a second on the desk cam, but they all come with like the agitators in them, and they're all. What size bottles are they? 22? Yeah, they're 22ml bottles. So they're bigger than GW pots. I think they might be bigger than Army Painter, or they might be the same size. They're fatter than Army Painter paints. Rich, hope you're feeling better soon, buddy. Hope you're not too ill. Welcome to the stream, Gareth O'Keefe. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're okay. And Void Captain Bazooka as well. Don't know if I saw you earlier on. Good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Robert Saxon, welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. Golden Rogue Minis, welcome as well, buddy. Golden Rogue Minis, your parcel will be out this weekend. I meant to post it last weekend. I ended up having a bit of a hectic one. I was at Luke's all day Saturday. So I will be getting to the post office this weekend. I've planned a coffee trip into town, and I'll be taking it and posting it then. Army Painter is 18ml. Oh, cool. So they're bigger than Army Painter as well then. That's cool. Here we go, back over on the desk view. So you can see the screw tops on these. They screw out, and obviously you get the little hole in the top there where the paint comes out. These are good. Get a little bit of paint out. I don't need too much. So the only thing that when you're using these, obviously the paint's come out there, look. But then when you screw it back closed, it pushes obviously the excess paint out. That was obviously in the funnel, so just wipe. That's why when you're putting the paint on your palette, don't put as much on because you get a little bit afterwards anyway, and then you wipe the rest of it off and then just dab it on a cloth. There you go, job done. Or on a piece of kitchen roll, whatever. So you can see here, this is pretty thin straight out the bat. It's not super thick, but I tend to thin it a little bit anyway, only a tad. just add a little bit, because you can thin this quite a lot because of how high pigmentation. It's really strong. So you can thin it and it'll still cover really nicely. So we'll start on this guy's leg here, look. So this is white and black, obviously, from the priming and the zenithal. You can see, even after, so I've got that out, I've thinned it down, and that is pretty much instant coverage. So if you're wanting to use these for like glazing and stuff like that, you can really thin them down. Don't be worried about them being about thinning them too much. These can really get super thin. Yeah, there you go. Pretty much one coat, instant coverage on that leg. You can put it on neat. I tend to thin it down a bit. It flows really nice, regardless, because it's so creamy. It is very nice. So we'll carry on going round and getting skin on this guy. I've not actually looked at this model in terms like to paint, so I'm trying to figure out where bits and pieces are, what is what. It looks like he's got a bare chest underneath his cloak. So yeah, I'm obviously going to carry on with the green skin for now. If you want to see any other colours, like for the cloak, for anything else, just let me know and I'll bust them out. Did you meet Luke through YouTube collab or know him beforehand? I met Luke through doing YouTube. I basically mentioned to Elston one day. Elston mentioned that he'd been speaking to Luke because they've known each other for a few years. Again, through YouTube, I believe. And I just sort of mentioned in passing, oh, I'd love to speak to Luke, like, because I've watched him on YouTube for a long time and he's kind of one of my like someone that I look up to. And a day later or a couple of days later, I just got a phone call from him out of the blue, and then we've sort of spoke a lot since then and kept in touch and done loads of collabs and stuff, and got more stuff planned. Same price as Citadel, but for almost double the amount. Yes, and if I'm completely honest, I'm never one for like knocking GW stuff. That's not what I'm about. I've used their paints for pretty much my entire hobby career. I don't have any issues with Games Workshop paints. However, these paints are nicer. They are objectively nicer. They give a nicer finish, and they're nicer to work with. Now, granted, I haven't tried every single paint in the range, but I feel like I've tried enough up to this point, and they've all been consistent. Don't be giving Luke a bigger head than he already has. That's amazing. He seems like an awesome dude. He is. He's a top guy. Just being dramatic because, you know, man flu. I'm sure you'll be fine though, Rich. All the best, buddy. Hope you're feeling better soon. You just take it steady. I'm just using an old brush just for getting first layers on. Work out 17 pence per mil compared to Games Workshop 23 per mil. They look a lot like AK paints. Are they similar? I've not used AK paints before. I've never used AK paints, so I'm not entirely certain. But it's the thing that drew me to these was the coverage. which is absolutely amazing. If anyone's seen the Tau that I painted up recently, I posted them on Instagram and on the Discord. The guns on those were primed black, and I painted them white. It took me 2 coats. It took me 2 coats with the titanium white from Pro-Acryl, and that was a smooth cover. So I was like, yeah, these ain't messing about. This green looks to have a nice matte finish. From what you've tried so far, do they mostly have a matte finish? Yes, most of them, all of the ones I've tried so far are nice and matte, which is that's the main reason that I was sort of drawn to these, because I like a matte finish. Using Citadel stuff for as long as I have, you sort of get used to that sort of satin look that's not quite as matte as I would like it. And when I used these, when Luke let me use them at his a couple of times, I was absolutely blown away. So then when I finally got my own set, I was just like, yes. But yes, it is a nice matte finish. That's just 1 coat over everything. But it's yeah, that's 1 coat. So that's the base green on. That's over a sort of black and grey zenithal. So there. That's the green. Oops. Can use them in airbrushes as well, thinned down, or are they not intended for airbrushes? No, you can absolutely use them in airbrushes. If you use them in airbrushes, I would thin them down a lot though, just because go on. Go on. The pigment in the paints is pretty high, so you can thin them right down, especially like I say if you're using it through an airbrush. You really can get away with it being pretty thin. I'm just opening these because obviously some of these I've not opened yet. Obviously, I've not not painted every colour since I got them. Good evening, Raven. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. I like that they're all the same price. Yes, that's the other thing as well. They're all the same price. I bought them all as the box set. Which green is it you're using? I was using, yes, camo green. Is that base, that one that I've just used as the base. And then the one that I've just put on the palette is green. Helpfully. So I got the full set, so I've got the base set, and then I've got the 2 expansions, I've got the metallics, and I've got the transparents. A red, I can try a red for you. I will just put this green, some of this green on as a bit of a highlight, just to show the coverage again, over the top of the previous green. So you can see the coverage there, that green. Ooh. Like I said, they are. I was so impressed with them at first because I've tried out a few new paints and like they're all right, but like I've no real reason to change from what I'm already using and all that sort of stuff. And I tried these and I was like, wow. These are absolutely my new favourite range. Like I said, and it helps that they're good for everything. Like for a while I've been using the Army Painter Air range. They are fantastic for airbrushing. To be fair, they're really nice for brushing as well, because they're consistent across the range. But they are a little bit on the thin side, so they take a little bit more work with a brush. You can use them. I've been using them with a brush, no problems, but they do take a bit of work. Whereas these are just nice all round. Good evening all. Like inside the bottles, how much mil is in these? 22 mil in these bottles. So they're a bit bigger than Army Painter and a lot bigger than GW. Also, welcome to the stream, Different Gear TV. Thanks very much for tuning in. There you go. Evening, Crazy Crafter. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're well. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. You can see that green. Definitely my favourite white paint ever. Yeah, the white is absolutely fantastic. I was absolutely amazed at the coverage that I managed to get, just from, like I said, just from the one coat of it. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, that is correct. Pirate Queen Pickle is correct. It is Loki Approved this evening at 9 o'clock. So if you've not already got your submissions in, get them over to the Discord. And get them in there, and we'll be showing those off about 9 o'clock. Happy to catch a Pickle stream for once. It's good to have you here, Crazy Crafter. Thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. Anyone that doesn't know, Colin streams on some days. Click on his thing, go and check out his channel, The Crazy Crafter. He does lots of terrain building and crafting and very impressive stuff. Not like what we do here. He does actually impressive stuff. I saw a message a bit further up as well, from, where was it? Someone, yeah, Dean. My lad and I are planning a trip to Mayfield Miniatures from watching your videos. 400-mile round trip. Wow, that's a hefty distance. Maybe we'll catch you over there. So we do go over fairly regular to go and take stuff into Mark, or to, you know, go and browse the wares. Bumped into a few people over there before. Yeah, check it's open before you go, yeah. So this green is super nice. I'm really impressed with this. I've not done any proper painting with them through an airbrush yet. I've tried it on a couple of things and done a couple of bits. I used one of the metallics through the airbrush actually. when I was finishing off a model at the weekend. But I've not used too many of the normal paints through an airbrush. Since I got my own set, I used them at Luke's because I painted a Nighthaunt with them through the airbrush to sort of emulate the style that I did with some of the test models that I did. And yeah, they are really nice. But I've got a couple of videos coming up in the near future where I will be doing just that. That won't be the main point of the video, but you'll be able to see them in action through an airbrush as well. So if you're interested at all, freezing my bullets off in the garage, packing some eBay stuff to post tomorrow while I watch. Absolutely fantastic. Painted Warhammer tomorrow for the first time on Elston's stream. Ah, you joining Elston on stream. Absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to seeing you on there then, Mr. Crazy Crafter. I will be tuning in while I get some editing done tomorrow night. Hanging off the stream's coattails, finally painting again. Thank you for your inspiration. Pete Fenner, absolutely no problem whatsoever, buddy. Happy to help. Happy to give you something to listen to while you're getting some painting done. That's why we do this. It's to help people get their hobby mojo. So in hindsight, I should have probably just picked a bigger model to paint this evening, but these were sort of ever since I unpacked these when I got back, and so I had a look at all the stuff, because Luke just sort of said, hold your hands out, and just dumped a load of 3D printed models, and I had a look at them and I was like, oh, these are really, really nice. Streams be my reason to set aside painting time every Wednesday as well. Absolutely fantastic. It's lovely to hear. What sort of yellow would you like? I've got a few different ones. I just realised I didn't put that back on that paint. That needs to go back in at some point, I think. Right, so what sort of yellow would you like to see? We have golden yellow. Line them all up. We've got pale yellow. We've got yellow ochre. We've got golden brown. Which is, I would say that's more yellow. So which would you like to see? Aaron Butler. I can do his. I can do like his. Could do his cloak yellow or something maybe. I'll start off with the yellow ochre and then I can highlight it up to golden. I think that makes sense. Alright, Caesar, my profile pic isn't updating. Some, like, a bad moon yellow. Yep, no problem. I'll start off with this one, and then we'll highlight up. And I'll find somewhere to paint it on. Right, okay, yellow. Where shall we put the yellow? So I think that his cape is all. His cape looks like all one thing, and I don't see what other clothes he's got on. Yellow is just normally the worst coverage, so I'm curious. Haven't tried that from them yet. Okie dokie. Well, here we go then. Let's do his cloak yellow, I guess. So you see down here at the bottom of the cloak is pretty much black. Like up here it's quite bright, because obviously it's a zenithal highlight, but down at the bottom it's a lot closer to black. So if we do his cloak, and then you'll be able to see what it looks like over sort of very bright colour up to a very dark base colour. So we'll start putting it on. So here we go, over white. It's very bright, but can you see that's pretty much one coat covered? So that was over the top of the brighter base coat, right up at the top. It's not completely one coat coverage. There's a couple of little patchy bits, but it's more or less there. One more coat and that'll be it. So let's put it on over the top of the black further down the cape and see what that looks like. So again, pretty much one coat coverage. It's not quite there, but it's as near as another coat, and that would be spot on. And that's over pretty much black. The joy of autofocus. I know. I know. Yep, that's exactly it. Normally yellow is a pain to paint just all the time, but like over black it'd be like that's a madman's mission. No problem at all on this. Another coat of that and that'll be fine. Got onto the pickle jar through Luke's channel. Fantastic. But yeah, I love how matte these paints are. I love the finish on them. It is absolutely awesome. Has it obliterated the zenithal? It has, yeah. I've not thinned them down anywhere near enough to actually use the zenithal. To be honest, I mainly use the zenithal as a bit of a sort of indicator. So before I start painting the model properly, I use it so that I can just be like, right, so this is where the highlights are, this is where the shadows are going to be, that sort of thing. I tend to use the zenithal a little bit more if I'm airbrushing a lot, because I find getting sort of like a nice gradual coverage of whatever colour is a bit easier with the airbrush. So yeah, so like for this I wasn't intending on using that. If I was doing that, I'd be using stuff like contrast paints, or I'd be thinning these down like a hell of a lot more, because they're really opaque. That's the thing, they've got great coverage, which is absolutely fantastic, but if you're wanting to use them for stuff like that, then you will have to really thin them down. But yeah, they are absolutely amazing. Like, I was so impressed when I first tried them, and it's awesome having them now, and being able to show them off, show you guys the glories. So you can see, now that that's dried on the back, you can see it's a little bit patchy on the bottom half, so we'll put a second coat over it, which should pretty much sort it out. So there we go, that is, like I said, the light is shining off this because it's very bright. It's not that it's bright, it's just that it's yellow, so obviously it reflects the light a lot. But that is pretty much complete coverage now. Those two coats. Two coats are thinned down as well. So this stuff doesn't mess about. Been using army paint and mythical orange. Let's have a look. What oranges have we got? We've got burnt orange. Orange. Yeah, burnt orange and orange. Give him a shake. We'll get some orange on the go. Or shall I have a go with some of the metallics? What do you guys want to see me do? Before I just dive in. How are the whites from Pro-Acryl? The whites are amazing. I can show you if you want. Let's let's get a different model and I'll show you the whites. So there's a few different, like, you know, like greys and whites and stuff. You've got like bright neutral grey, you've got your olive flesh, there's different ivories and stuff, but the titanium white, Bold titanium white. Okay, so we will we'll find a section on this guy. So you can see, obviously under here, this is black. Under here, this is white. This is not thinned down, so this is just straight out of the jar. You can see how thin that is already, anyway. So you can see under here, this is black. Yep. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a mushroom or something, but we're painting it white. There you go, one coat. That is, I don't know if it's good. That is one clear coat, straight over black. And you can see how thin it is. One coat straight over black with the white. So there you go. If anyone was interested, if you nothing else, honestly, get yourself the titanium white Pro-Acryl. If nothing else, just to save yourself from having to use any other white paint, because yeah, seriously, if nothing else, just get yourself the white, the titanium white. Because it is insane, the coverage on it. Look at that. Look how much that stands out. Insane. Any other colours? Someone asked for red earlier, didn't they? Someone asked for a red. I've got a couple of different reds. We'll use a red on one of these mushrooms. The yellow, I've just done the yellow. Yellow's here, look. That was 2 coats on that yellow. And yeah, it's pretty much complete coverage. Just noticed I've knocked a bit on his. Missed a bit on there. I was sorting the baby, no problem at all. So yeah, that's the yellow. That's 2 coats on that, and it covered completely. Yeah, honestly, I'm super impressed with the white. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, let's try. What do you want to see me try next? What colours? Let me know what colours, and we'll paint all this guy's different, like mushrooms and stuff, different colours, so you can see the different things. Because I can always reprime these. I'll just print another one off. I'll switch back over here while you decide. Yeah, let me know the colours and I will bust them out. Thank you everyone for tuning in this evening as well. It's lovely to see you all. I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous when I split the live streams onto a different channel. But everyone's here. Everyone's having a lovely time. Orange. Let's try an orange. We'll try a bright orange. Bright purple and pink. Let's try an orange. So we've got a bright orange. We'll try that. What are the dry times like on the Pro-Acryl for wet blending and the like? Would they still need an extender? I would do. They dry pretty quick. I've not thinned them down at all though. So like these are, I mean, I've put like a little drop of water. So if you're wanting to do wet blending and stuff like that, I would add some retarder or extender or something. Magenta, turquoise, bright pink and purple. Right, well I've got a magenta here, although I've not opened this one yet. So when they come with this on. There's a little sort of seal there that sits in there. Sometimes that gets pulled out when you unscrew the cap. Just obviously push that back in. And they have the little seal on the top when they're new. So you just peel that off. Right, so that is magenta. I've got a dark purple here. Right, purple, that's normal purple there, look. Let's get all these paints on the palette and then we'll, like I said, we'll start painting random bits of this model with them. Like I say, if you do want to pick any of these up, make sure you use the link down below in the description. It is our affiliate link, so we get a little bit of a kickback from it, but it helps support the channel. And obviously you guys get to pick yourself up some new hobby products as well. I think Element Games is, I believe it's the, I think, I might be wrong, but I think it's the only place to get them in the UK. I think they are the UK distributor. Now whether they distribute them to other stores from there, I don't know. They've got a pale pink as well. And then turquoise. But yeah, check out the Element Games link. There's one down below in the description. There we go, bit of pink. I've got quite a few different blues, so I will. We've got a jade, turquoise, which this one looks absolutely gorgeous. We've got sky blue, grey blue, dark blue mountain, faded ultramarine, blue. All different blues. I'm going to try the turquoise. And I'll try, I think the sky blue's already open, so I'll use that as well. Can you get them from Firestorm as well? Fantastic. We haven't got an affiliate link with Firestorm, but obviously if you want to get them from there, then get them from wherever is best for you. Obviously if you want to support the channel, we have an affiliate link with Element, and they stock them. They were the ones that sent me these out. Let's open this turquoise up as well. How do the metallics cover compared to something like the Vallejo metal colour range? I will. Bram asked me this the other day, and I'm gonna use some of the metallics in a sec because I want to show you. But I would say if you're putting them through an airbrush, I would probably still go with the Vallejo because I think that they are the nicest. I think that they are the nicest metallics through an airbrush. However, if you're using them through a brush, I would say the Pro-Acryl because they are absolutely gorgeous. I'll use some in a sec. We'll go through these colours and I'll show you each of these, and then we'll move on to the metallic. Well, I'll probably show you these, then we'll do Loki Approved, and then I'll be able to show you the metallics after that. because otherwise I'm going to run out of time. So here's an orange. We'll put this over this mushroom here. So you can see the orange, even though it's not completely covered, it's still pretty much another coat and that'll be fine. So I think 2 thin coats with these, as Duncan would say. Was the white transparent in the box, or did they send it separate? They sent it separate when they sent me my metallics out, because they sent my metallics separate to everything else. So they sent me that one separately. There you go, second coat of this, and that's pretty much spot on. Pretty much. Picked up my Moot Green GW paint to use yesterday. 3/4 of a pot, dry as a bone. That sucks, man. That sucks. Here's the magenta. We'll put this on the next mushroom round. That is 1 coat. That's complete coverage with 1 coat of that. I'll show you what's next. Purple. Let's put the purple. Let's put the purple. Where can we put it? We'll put the purple on some of these mushrooms here, on a couple of these. So again, you can see coverage is insane. One coat coverage, no problems. Let's try pink. So this is, what's this one called? Is it fairy pink? Pale pink. Now you can see how thin these paints are as well. That's why I wanted the paletting shot today. To make sure you can see how thin they were. So right, there's some black mushrooms under here, look, underneath the white. Put this pink over the top of black. One coat. You can't see that it's pink. You can't see that it's pink, but you can see that it's covered. It's very close to white, to be fair. It's a very pale pink, that one. Looks like I may invest in a few Pro-Acryl replacements. I would. Honestly, like, I mean, to be fair, for a while now, I've sort of not been buying new GW paints. I've been using other stuff. But since getting these especially, like, this is what I'm using now. Like, these are gonna be my... I mean, I'll dabble, and I'll all the GW paints that I've still got, I will use them for stuff. But, yeah, these are my main paints from now on. Just because I like them, I like the finish, I like the coverage. Let's use this blue. We'll put this on this mushroom here. Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. Just opened my Magenta, looks like a useful base layer for the Chimera. Do you know what? As soon as I opened the Magenta, I thought about you with the Chimera on. I want to get myself the Chimera set. That's what I'll be. That's probably the next set of paints that I'll buy for myself. Is the Chimera set, because there's some nice, really nice colours in there and some opportunities to do different things with paint jobs. So yeah, I think I might get that. Can you post a picture to the Discord after the stream, please, as I think the stream cam might be washing the colour out a bit. Yes, absolutely, no problem. I will post a photo up. In fact, what I'll do is I'll post a couple of photos in Loki Approved, just so that you can see that live on stream then, or you can go into Discord and check it out for yourself. So here's the turquoise as well. Now, I'm going to do something weird now, and I'm going to paint this on his skin. But you can still get the idea of the coverage and the colour. Look at that. Turquoise. It's covered. No problem. Yeah, it is very desaturated compared to the Chimera one, but obviously, yeah, the coverage is just ridiculous. So there we go. Pretty much one coat on everything on there, and I put 2 coats on the yellow. But yeah, I'll get a picture up on the Discord. I'll put it up on Loki Approved, because then I can show it off on the stream, and if you want to go and check it out for yourself, then you can go over there while you go over there to post your own work. So just let me grab my camera and I'll get a couple of photos. Can you get these through your Element Games link? Absolutely you can, yes. There is a link down below in the description. Wendy, would you be able to post our go on, crystal code? I think it's, or Bram actually, because I sent it to you the other day, if you've got it to hand. Just so that people can get the double crystals and stuff as well through the element code. No washers, no, but they do transparents, which I've not actually tried myself yet, so I'm not entirely certain exactly what they are going to be. But I can always try some later on after Loki Approved. Right, where is Loki Approved? There we go. There you go, I've posted a few photos, just quick photos from my phone, so you can see those if you want to, and we'll show them off on Loki Approved very shortly. The paints look quality, thank you. No problem at all. They are honestly, they are my favourite paints. I absolutely love them. I think they're fantastic. But yes, Essex Boyz, you can get them. They come in sets, or you can buy them individually. Oh yes, and that if you do order from Element Games using our affiliate link, use the crystal code that Wendy's just put in the chat, WEN4587, and that gets you like double crystals, which is like store credit type stuff. So you can save up and buy yourself some, and I think we get extra credits as well. So it works out for everyone. Right. we've done a lot of painting. We've not actually done a lot of painting. We've done a lot of demonstration. So we're going to take a break and we're going to go over to the Discord right now and take a look at Loki Approved and what all of you guys have been working on. So let's move over there now. Here we are. Oh, I forgot to add the Loki Approved thing. But here we are over in the Discord. So we'll take a look through and see what everybody has been working on. This is the first Loki Approved of the new year. I'm very excited. So first off the bat, starting us off is Ian Booth, Darth Boothy Reviews. Finished off Perseus for my Greek army of gods and mortals. Had to fight through the sarcasm and memes. I shouldn't post in Marina memes to find it. Fantastic. This guy looks absolutely fantastic. I love him. He's got Medusa's head. The white is really nice. The skin's absolutely beautiful as well on this guy. Really, really nice work. I love the Medusa head. That's really, really cool. What do Pro-Acryl paints taste like? I'm not sure. I always rinse my brush before I put it in my mouth, so it just tastes like dirty paint water. But yes, this looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really nice job. That red's really nice on the cape as well. Absolutely fantastic. Nice work. Next up, we've got Tabletop Ready Minis. Some work on Lord of the Rings commission. First face painted without a dry brush. And tried a new method for cloth/robes to make it look more textured. This looks really, really nice. It's a really, really nice job. I like the Saruman model anyway. He's one of the ones that I would like to get around to painting at some point. But yeah, you've done a really nice job. That skin is really, really nice. And I know there's only a little bit showing, but it looks really nice. Absolutely fantastic work. This is really nice as well. Warg, or Warg, however you want to say him. Nice work on the fur on this guy. And the teeth as well. Teeth really stand out. Quite a few of these on the go. I love Pro-Acryl, but I still mix and match with Vallejo if I need a certain shade or a certain colour. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can still mix and match stuff. You can still mix paint, same as you would do any other paint. Which obviously you should get into the habit of doing. But yeah, they're very cool paints. This is awesome work. Nice work, dude. Next up, Squat Librarian, working on improving depth and trying some new techniques out. This is looking cool. I like that blue, and that beard looks really, really nice. Nice work, Andy. This is looking really cool. Nice little conversion as well. Absolutely awesome. Nice one, dude. Next up, we've got Elston, the man, the myth, the legend himself. 2022, let's go. So this is what Elston painted in December. This is Tyranid. I want to say army, but I mean that's more than an army. That's like a invasion force. Awesome work, dude. They look absolutely fantastic. They look so cool as an army altogether. I love that colour scheme. And then he's been working on some Marvel Crisis Protocol since he was allowed to go and buy stuff. So here we've got Black Widow. Yeah, Black Widow painted up there, and we've got the Turd painted up there. And then today, I believe he painted Storm. I really like this as well. This is a really, really nice paint job. Absolutely fantastic work on this. Absolutely awesome. Nice work, Elston. Next up, we've got Caesar, who has painted... I don't know what this is. Caesar, what is this? Whatever it is, it looks cool. I like the sort of mismatched shoes. I like the colours on it. I don't know what it is though. What's this model from? Is it from like a board game or something maybe? You will have to let me know, Caesar. Next up, we've got Big Mac Dan Skull. Just need to neaten up and sort the teeth out. This is looking really cool. I love the hair. The hair on this is absolutely superb. Like the highlights and stuff on it. It looks really, really good. Jules Space Gnome from Reaper. Ah! Well, she looks absolutely fantastic, dude. Nice work. But yeah, this looks awesome, dude. Nice work on that. Are you enjoying Big Mac Dan Skull? Are you enjoying being able to just paint and not worry about how many models you need to paint before the end of the year? Is that sort of wave of relief hit you yet? Let me know. Next up, we've got Hawk. These are the minis I have finished so far in 2022. These were only on my built and primed pile. These look absolutely awesome. She was for a Spelljammer 2nd edition D&D game. Oh, nice. But these look really nice, dude. Nice and clean. I love the camo and stuff that you've done on the cloaks there. Is there a picture? Yeah, there is. One from behind. These look really, really cool. Absolutely awesome work on these, buddy. Josh, don't know if it's just me, but when you enlarge, it's slightly cutting off. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. You can see more of the wall now. I didn't realise that it was cutting them off. I do apologise if we've missed anything because of that. I hope not. It seems to be all right now, though. No, it'll just be me. It's because this is the first time I've done this on the new stream setup, so it's a little bit of tweaking. Thanks for letting me know though, because I've moved that down now, so hopefully that's fine. But yeah, these look really, really nice, dude. I love this guy. A bit of chaos. That red's really, really nice. And the gold trim really stands out as well. Awesome work. I was on Dan's stream earlier and he's so chilled about painting now, only actually painted for about 15 minutes out of an hour and a half stream. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. It's good. I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely amazing what he did last year. For anyone that doesn't know, Big Mac Dan Skull painted 365 miniatures last year, one for every day. Obviously, so now he's just chilling out with painting now. Now that he's in the new year and he's no longer got to stick to that resolution. Yeah, these are awesome, Hawk. Nice work, dude. Next up, we've got Not 47, a big Marvel Crisis Protocol week this week for me. COVID and no symptoms, very luckily, made for a productive week. I suppose that's something at least. Look on the positives and all that. This looks absolutely awesome. I love this. I love the magenta on this. It's so nice, and the OSL as well on the ground there. This is really nice. That rocket, that is awesome. This is absolutely fantastic. I love the sort of like synthwave vibe of the gun there with the purple and the orange. That's awesome. And the stripes on the raccoon as well. Yes, love it. Good looking Trash Panda, and obviously you've got Groot there as well. Fantastic. The Groot and Rocket are a couple that I really want to get. To be honest, I keep saying this for every model that I see. All the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, I just want to get. I really, really, really want to get all the Marvel stuff, if I'm completely honest. Oh, that Nebula looks absolutely fantastic. Again, the magenta on this is really, really nice. And the blue really stands out as well. Yeah, I just want to get all the Marvel stuff. I mean, I've got a decent chunk of stuff to get through already. But yeah, I just want more stuff. This Black Panther, look at that. He looks awesome. I mean, they all look awesome, but the Black Panther, that looks fantastic. Absolutely awesome. Some fantastic work here. Absolutely awesome work. Drax and Gamora. That Drax is spot on. I like that Gamora. I like the armor that she's in this as well. Absolutely fantastic. And that MODOK. I love the blast off. That looks awesome. This is superb. Some absolutely amazing work there on the Marvel stuff there. That's fantastic. Every time I see some people painting the Marvel stuff, I'm just like, I really need to paint my Marvel stuff. I've got loads here. I've got some more on the way as well. I got an email today from Chaos Cards, who kindly sent me out the starter set. They are sending me another box of Marvel stuff. So I'm getting a Hulk. I'm getting a Sanctum Sanctorum, which is the Doctor Strange terrain. I'm getting Miss Marvel, and I'm getting the Crashed Sentinels set. So they'll be getting painted up on streams, videos. I'm planning on doing a dry brushing video for the Hulk model, because I think that'll be a really cool model to dry brush. And I'll get to try out my new Artist Opus dry brushes there as well. So yeah, so expect some content on those coming up in the near future, on streams and on videos and stuff. And yeah. But yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. Nice work, dude. Next up, Death Guard Terminators finally finished to my satisfaction. Probably won't be around tonight. Oh yeah, Phil said he's not around tonight because it's his missus's birthday. So Mrs. Phil Ediart, happy birthday if you happen to be nearby when he watches this back at some point. And hope you had a nice day, hope you had a nice birthday, hope you had some nice food and drinks and stuff, and yeah, I will have a lovely time. But these look fantastic. I really like these. These are some fantastic Plague Marines. I love them. Mr. Frost and Fist, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you are well. Hope you're feeling fantastic. What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, these look superb. Awesome work, Phil, when you watch this back in the future. Fantastic work, as always. Superb. Love this. I love this. There's lots of magenta tonight. That's what I'm noticing. Seems to be the spot colour of choice. Lots of magenta. Awesome work, as always, dude. Next up, we've got Essex Boyz, and this conversion. This is absolutely stunning. I saw this photo the other day in finished work, and this is absolutely beautiful. Fantastic conversion. Awesome kit bash. An absolutely fantastic paint job as well. I mean, what more do you want? This is awesome. Fantastic work, dude. Absolutely bloominous, them it is. Got my kit bash Beast Boss on Squigasaur finished this week. Boss is the 40k model, and his Beast is from Age of Sigmar Scumdrek. I think it's called. Yeah. Looks absolutely awesome. It is from an early work in progress photo. Absolutely fantastic. Nice work, dude. As is the theme of the month, finished off some little projects this year that have been clogging the shelves but needed more attention than I could give them in December. Death Dread from some work I did with an Orc army for Warhammer Community and Games Workshop articles he never got finished as not needed, so can now join his brothers. A kit bash for Warhammer 40k Praetorian Sentinel as the Walker didn't fit well in the army with the box bits sat since 8th edition. And the final entry is for my Middle Earth strategy battle game, Fangorn Army, Forge World Quick Beam. Cool. So some stuff here from Mr. Bobby. This looks absolutely awesome. I love this. Loved all the rusty metal on him as well. Proper battered. And that glow from the eye as well. That looks absolutely stunning. That green is superb. That is fantastic. I love that. Awesome work on that one, dude. Look at this. You get a closer up of that green glow. Yeah, this looks fantastic. I love this. Green OSL. I mean, it's green, so obviously it's my favourite. Green OSL. I absolutely love it. Awesome work on that. I like this blint machine. Did you say it was a conversion, this? Is that the normal model? No. Death Dread. Kit Bashed Warhammer 40k Praetorian Sentinel. Yes, it is Kit Bashed. That is absolutely awesome. I love that. Little air balloon. 2 little guys in it. Oh, 1 little guy, I guess. I thought that was a second person next to him. That looks right cool. I love this. And this guy as well. The Ents. They're such nice models. Awesome work on that dude. That top, is that moss, seafoam? It looks awesome, whatever it is. Absolutely fantastic work, dude. Nice to see you getting some models finished as well, like some little projects and stuff. So one of the reasons why I thought, like, just for January, that's what the project can be, and we'll we'll get like some random projects finished that we've had sat for ages. Because we could all do with clearing a little bit of space to make room for new projects. That's the thing. I really like the look of Marvel Crisis Protocol and considered getting the X-Men, but they're so expensive they make Games Workshop look cheap. They are a little bit pricey, but I'm completely honest, especially the newer kits, they are absolutely gorgeous kits and they are really nice to paint. So even if you just want to get one team just to paint, it's worth doing, man. If it's a team that you really like. So cheers for submitting those, Bobby. Next up, we've got Mr. Gertie. Finish my Death Corps of Krieg kill team by painting up the auxiliary unit I kit bashed out of the Stargrave Troopers and leftover bits. Absolutely fantastic. We love a bit of kit bashing on this channel. Like they've all got names as well. These look awesome. These look really cool. Look at this for a full kill team. Absolutely spot on. Love that. I love the colours as well. I love the bright yellow colours. It reminds me of the Canaries from Red Dwarf. Which does suit the Death Corps of Krieg as well. Because they're all a bit suicidal. Absolutely spot on. Love these, dude. Awesome work. Next up we've got Caesar. Here's a Minotaur thing. Because he said what it is underneath. Finally fixed the flaming sword and broken cloak. Added a little tesseract glow in the cracks and recesses of the flames. That cloak is really, really nice. Is that the one that you used the Turbo Dog stuff on? That looks absolutely awesome. I love the colour on that. And that sword as well. This is what you've been working on. Is this what you were working on the other day for the when you were following the tutorial? Either way, it looks absolutely awesome. Love it. Love a nice flaming sword. There's some tesseract glow in there, I see. Yeah. Adds a bit of a weird look to it. That's cool. Marvel Crisis Protocol expansion boxes pretty much line up in price with GW characters and are even cheaper when you use the code PICKLEMAR at Chaos Cards. That is true. Cheers, Bram, for reminding everyone of that. Yes, if you do want to get yourself any Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, yeah, if you check out Chaos Cards, we've got a link with them. It's not an affiliate link, so I don't earn anything from it, but I chose to get a discount code instead. So you guys can save an extra 5% off on top of their normal discount if you do want to pick any up. And then the more people that use it, the more stuff they'll send me to use in videos and streams and stuff. So Yeah, everyone's a winner. Cheers for submitting those, dude. They look awesome. Next up, Phil again. Mortarian Demon Primarch of Nurgle. A Nurgle Demon Prince conversion. GW model with a head swap, Poxwalker torso, green stuff, and a Dremel on the wings. This is looking pretty darn cool. It's nice, look, you know, like, we all see, like, the small conversions, like this, you know, like a head swap on a Marine or a different weapon or whatever. Seeing the, like, the big models, like, big conversions, like, stuff like this, it's always really, really cool. This is cool. I like that. I like that model. That's awesome. Looking forward to seeing these painted, Phil. Again, when you watch back in the future. More progress on the librarian, some freehand work and work on the banner as well as the shield. Need to decide how I'm going to do the power sword on his backpack. That freehand on that book is absolutely fantastic, dude. That's spot on. Seriously, man, that's really, really nice work. Awesome work. Going full tilt into my New Year, New Army, 40k Bad Moons, done my Death Dread and Kit Bashed and made the War Boss bigger. So I present to you Nazdreg Ugrub. Also working on Deathcopters and some knobs. This guy looks absolutely fantastic. I like the little Gretchen there with the gun. That's awesome. This guy looks fantastic. I like the like everything else. It's like quite rusty. You've got the yellow stuff, and then on the face here, on the face plate, you've just got the like really nice white skull. It stands out really well. Absolutely fantastic work, dude. Yeah, this looks awesome. Nice work, buddy. And here's the boss. He's looking fantastic as well. I love this yellow armor. I like the chipped paint and stuff that you've done, like around the edges and on the corners and stuff as well. That was really cool. Nice work on that. Absolutely spot on. I like that it looks like he's nearly dabbing. If he raised this arm, he'd be dabbing a little bit. It's awesome. That green skin as well, by the way, that's fantastic. I like that skin. Looks awesome. Deathcopter's coming along nicely. They're such cool models. Absolutely awesome work, dude. Lovely to see. Next up. Boff isn't really around tonight. There's a 50-50% chance that Wendy's asleep by now, so I've got to pay attention. Next up, we've got Water Miniatures. Mixed bag of Lord of the Rings and Bolt action as per from me this week. So we're starting off with some Bolt action stuff. These look awesome. I love the colour choice. Really, really nice work. And some Lord of the Rings bits and pieces, some orcs. These look really nice. Got an Aragorn. That's the same model that I painted. I painted that along when I was watching one of the Crazy Crafters streams. Absolutely lovely model. Ringwraith, mounted Ringwraith. That is cool. Awesome work on that. Some Dwarves. These looking spot on. The Lord of the Rings stuff always looks really nice. Always looks absolutely gorgeous. I need to get round to painting mine. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I keep starting new projects. I have got a Lord of the Rings army that I kind of want to get painted, so that I've got like a sort of functioning army, and I can start learning how to play properly. Some up close dwarves. Yeah, these look spot on, dude. I like that red on that cape as well. That's awesome. Fantastic work, dude. Some more bolt action. Absolutely spot on. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Nice work, dude. Not Grimdark. Spirit Rock Studios has painted some. He's been painting some Eldar recently. These look absolutely stunning. I noticed you're getting a bit of attention on these on Instagram. But yeah, these are absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love the colour scheme as well because it's very subtle. But they're very, very nice. Lord of the Rings Day. I'm absolutely up for doing some sort of Lord of the Rings Day at some point. I need to get my army painted. I've got a Mordor army. I've got it all worked out and everything. I think I only need to buy a couple of models, and then I've got everything that I need, and then I just need to paint it all. But it shouldn't take me too long. I think it's like a 600 or 800 point army. I think it was. I can't remember what I worked out. I worked something out anyway to try and start learning how to play. These look awesome. I love these speeders. I like the freehand on this as well. Looks absolutely spot on. Lovely work, Rich, as always, dude. Next up, we've got Mr. Wolf, Brother Mythos, all the way from the USA. He's been working on a chaplain on bike. Is this for your Space Wolves, Mythos? He's looking pretty darn cool. I like he's got a little bookmark in his book, because obviously when he's driving, his pages might blow about, so he needs to have a bookmark so he knows what page he's on. You don't want to reread the same bit again because that gets irritating. Yeah, this is looking spot on. I love this. Absolutely awesome work. Oh, it says at the bottom what it is. Converted chaplain on bike I made for Freak's new Black Templars army. Right, okay. Absolutely awesome work on this though, dude. I love it. I love the base as well. Nice work on that. Just opened Imperium issue 15. Josh, I don't know if you need applauding or an intervention for choosing to build 20 of these flayed ones. Yeah, I've not got around to building any of them yet. I will be doing it at some point in the near future because I want to get them done. But I kind of did the same thing. I opened the issue 15, got to the building part, the building instructions, and yeah, kind of just closed the book, put them to one side. I was tempted to do them on a stream at some point, just to help me get through it, but I don't know if I want to submit everyone to that. Also, I don't know how long it'll take me to build them because they look like a proper pain in the arse. So we'll see. If you want to see me do a live stream where I sit and paint 20 flayed ones on stream, let me know in the chat if you want to see that sort of torture. I will need emotional support if I do so. Have finished the Bellicor and started on the Death Dread. This is Gina Doherty, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Gina, I think you're still in the chat. If you are, can you let us know how long you have been painting for? Because I bet no one will guess. This looks absolutely stunning. This is such a nicely painted model, and it's absolutely massive as well. And this is from Gene Doherty, who has been doing the hobby for, I want to say, a couple of months. It might be 3 months. I know it's not long. It's been lovely having you as part of the community, Gina. It's lovely having you in the Discord, in the chats on the streams and stuff. And I hope that you're enjoying it as much as you were when you started, if not more. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the green sword flame is absolutely superb on that. I love it. Painted my first ever mini October 2021. Absolutely ridiculous. If I'm being completely honest. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is what Gina is working on currently. Looking fantastic. I love this. Love some orcs. I love a bit of orc action. Look at those wings from the back. I know, right? Absolutely insane. Absolutely ridiculous. Nice work, Gina. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. Next up, we've got Void Captain Bazooka. Future project to build my own normal size Wolflord Ragnar Blackmane. Ooh, this is cool. So these I'm taking are going to be used for bits and for conversions and stuff. Looking forward to seeing that. Void Captain Bazooka always makes the most ridiculously detailed conversions, various Space Marines and stuff. So I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing that. Next up, Nigglepuss. Carnival Scenery so far. So we've got the raised up house thing. Is it like set in like a Venice sort of setting? Is there like lots of rivers and stuff, if I'm right in thinking? I'm not sure. I've not actually looked into the game too much. All I've seen is like stuff that's being posted on Discord, like little bits and pieces from everyone's stuff. But this is looking cool. I like the texture on the house there. That's looking absolutely fantastic. And this looks awesome. I like all the moss, like the moss detail on the walls. And again, the texture, that's cool. Awesome work on this, dude. It is, yeah, cool. I thought it was. Thanks, Pickle, and all the chat. No problem at all, Gina. Thank you for sharing. It looks fantastic, seriously. It is ridiculous. Next up, we've got Judge Gudge. This is such a cool model. This is so badass. This is non-metallic metal. Chaos Space Marine on a bike. This is so cool. That is such a cool model. I love that there's dirt spraying up from behind him as well. And the paint job on this is, I mean, it's Judge Gudge, so you know, absolutely awesome. I love it. Fantastic work, dude. And as Pickle is painting that goblin, here is my version. Oh, is it the same goblin? I think it's a similar one. I think that was, is that the old one? The one that I've got, it must be like a newer version. But it's more or less the same. It's from Dan, isn't it? Atlantis, or not Atlantis. I think he's print my minis now. But yeah, that looks spot on. I love the green skin on this. Yours obviously looks a lot nicer than mine. I weren't really painting mine. To be fair, I weren't really painting mine properly tonight. I've just been sort of messing about with colours. But yeah, yours looks fantastic. Awesome work on this guy. I love it. Reminds me of is it Styx, that the video game? That's what it reminds me of. Like the cover from that. Awesome work on that one. Nice work, dude. Next up, we've got KT working on dry brush techniques for 3 Assault Intercessors and trying to finish an OSL for my Imperial Nighthead. Awesome work. Getting some dry brushing on the go. Dry brushing, underrated technique, in my opinion, for painting. But these are looking cool, though. Nice work so far on those. Yeah, they're looking spot on. Liking the highlights on them. I'm assuming that's from the dry brushing. This, oh, that OSL looks so good. I love that. Yeah, that's looking cool. Awesome work. Looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, that is the old Atlantis version. Yeah, I thought it was. So the one that I've got, I think it is obviously from this is 3D print one, so it's a slightly altered file. But they're cool, such cool models. I'm pretty certain all the stuff that I've got here tonight is from Dan. I've got loads of random bits and pieces. Awesome work on that one, though, Katie. Next up, we've got Wolfenstone. Still work in progress, but getting there. My first Necron since their original release. This is cool. I love the orange energy on his little tachyon arrow, and then on his blade. It looks absolutely fantastic. Are you going for the Mefrit Dynasty, or are you just picked orange because that's the colour you wanted to paint? Either way, it looks cool. I like the metallic on him as well, nice and subdued, so that orange will really stand out. Yeah, nice work, dude. Lovely to see some Necrons in the hobby stream as well. Always love a good Necron. We are obviously a Necron channel. So yeah, nice to see. Cheers for sharing, dude. Good evening, Mr. Big Mac Danskull. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. And here are the couple of photos that I put on from what I was painting earlier. So here is the front, so you can see the green and the yellow, and then there's one from the back, so you can see the yellow cape. That's two coats. That's two thin coats of the yellow from Pro-Acryl. You can see that that is like 99% covered over black, especially at the bottom down here. This was black. Up at the top, that was white. You can tell the difference between the two. You can see that this is a little bit lighter than this, but still, it's covered like pretty much 99%. So that was those, and then here is the other one that I was painting. So you can see the orange, the magenta, purple, the different blues, all covered absolutely fine. You can see them again from the other side there. Yeah, super happy with the coverage on those. If you want to take a closer look, obviously you can open up. If you check the Discord and then obviously just open up the picture yourself, you can zoom in and stuff and have a look around. But yeah, I love these. Been touching this up in my spare time this week. Still a lot of work to go. This is absolutely awesome. I love this bus, dude. This is really, really cool. Some awesome work going on there as well. I love the colour choice. I love the skin. The skin looks really cool. Fantastic work, buddy. Still a lot of work to go, but it's looking good though, man. And looking forward to seeing that once it is fully finished. Diorama, the Challenger, built for December. Inspired by the Knight from Monty Python and with all the cool old models that I like. This looks absolutely awesome. I like this. I like the Challenger. That's cool. Look at Bobby, the little goblin. This looks fantastic. Yeah, this looks really, really cool. Oh, I didn't realise that there was like resin in the middle there as well. Little river that he's got to go across the stepping stones. That looks absolutely awesome. I love that, Bobby. Thank you so much for sharing. And thank you to each and every one of you for sharing your works in progress, your finished projects, and everything in between. Always nice to take a look through the Discord and see what everyone's been working on and what everyone's been up to. So thank you very much for sharing. That is the end of Loki Approved for this week. Absolutely fantastic. Everyone, round of applause to each and every one of you, because you're all beautiful people that paint beautiful models. We will take a quick jump back to the painting desk, because I want to show off. I've showed off a few different colours. I think you get the gist. They all look really nice and they all cover really well. But I want to show off a couple of the metallics because I promised that I would. So I will show off. What do you guys want to see? Do you want me to do a gold and a silver? For golds, you've got rich gold. Hang on. You have rich gold and white gold. Now, what I used on the, you'll see on the video when it comes out very soon. I used the copper, and then I used the white gold to highlight it. So I've not actually tried the rich gold yet. It looks nice in the bottle, and I've not tried. I've only tried one of the silvers. I tried just the one that is just silver. So I can try these for you. Also, as well, thing to note: if you do get any of the metallics from Pro-Acryl, they come with a metallic medium. Just for this, so this is a medium for diluting your metallic paints, but this one is a metallic medium. It has metallic flakes in this, so that you can dilute the paint but not dilute the metallicness. Sometimes when you dilute a metallic paint, it loses the metallic part because obviously the flakes get spread out more. So yeah, you can use that to dilute it if you want to, and obviously it'll keep that there. I think it obviously not got any pigment in it, but it's got the metallic flakes in it. I think I'm not a paint scientist, so I don't really know. So what we'll do is let's turn the palette the other way around, just so that we've got some space to put these paints down. I'll put the copper down. You can see how rich that is. So I'll put the copper down, and then I will open up the rich gold, which is like your sort of your gold, your bright gold. We'll open that up. So this is like Retributor armor. It's a very gold. And we'll put some of that on, then we'll put the white gold on. Again, these might not show up super well on the webcam, but what I will do is, again, I'll post some photos up in the Discord afterwards, so you can get a look. And then the white gold, which is just a very pale gold, which is good for highlighting and stuff, because it's not. I often highlight my gold with a silver. I usually use sort of like a nice bright silver to highlight. Obviously, that's a little bit better because it's got that little gold tint to it. I think the white gold is close to what is it Necron? What's the metallic paint that I use? It's not Cryptek Armor Shade because that's the shade. It is something alloy. Is it Cryptek Alloy or something like that? It's something alloy. It's one of the paints that came out when Indomitors came out. I'm using the wrong paint already. So I'll start off with the copper, and then we'll add some of the rich gold, and then some of the white gold afterwards. So I've not thinned this down at all. This is just as it comes out the pot. And we'll add this to his shoulder armor, because metallic. So again, same as all the other paints. For a metallic, these are nice and thin, but they're not like too thin. The coverage is still really nice on them, but they're nice and easy to work with. They float off the brush, really nicely. Have you tried them through an airbrush? I have actually tried this one through an airbrush. In fact, I'll grab the model that I painted with it and show you in a sec. Because I wanted to try them, I wanted to see what they were like. So there you go. That's the copper. I absolutely love these metallics. They're so nice. Where is it? It is here. So I did put a photo of this on Discord and on Instagram, but this is the model that I used through the copper through an airbrush. So I used it on, obviously on the throne. That's through an airbrush, and then I put a wash over the top to go back in and pick out the details. So that's the copper on the sort of on his throne, on his back, and like around the edges and stuff. That's all through an airbrush. Went absolutely fine. Thinned it down a bit with the medium, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. Nothing, can't complain. So that's the copper. We'll add some of the rich gold now. Again, so at this point, you might not be able to tell the differences as much, just because obviously the light, because it's metallic as well, so the light shining off it will. So just put in, again, not thinning this down. This is just as it comes out of the pot. So what I'm going to do is sort of highlight the top of his armor with this one. Yeah, coverage is really nice on them. No issues with coverage. Like I said, they're really nice and thin, so they flow really nicely. Absolutely no issues with these metallic paints. They are very, very nice to work with. Yes, you can't really tell too much on the camera on those two. I'm going to add a little bit of the white gold now, just to the very top. Of his armor. I think my brush was a little bit wet still, and it's thinned that down a tad. It's still on. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, but just highlighting the top with that white gold. It's a very, very nice colour to highlight the gold with, because, as I say, it's nice and bright like a silver, but it's got that little bit of warmth because obviously it's got the little bit of gold in it. Yeah, these are very, very nice metallic paints. I'm super impressed with them. Again, I'll put some photos in the Discord, so you can see those. I'll show you a silver on his swords, if I can find a silver. I'll just use the one that's called silver, because there's like a silver, a dark silver, I've got a bronze. Oh, there's a bright gold as well. I've not seen this one. So there's a bright gold that goes with the rich gold, I guess. Yeah, bright gold is brighter than the rich gold. I've not seen that one. But yeah, I've got the silver one, so I'll use this on his knives so you can see that one, and then you can see what it looks like then. Got a dash, guys and gals. Great stream as always. Have a great week and catch you all soon. No problem at all. Cheers for tuning in, buddy. Hope you have a good week. So here's the silver. Here's the silver. Straight over the top. don't know if you can see that or not. This one, it might be easier to see it on this one because this one's a darker colour to start with. So you'll be able to see the difference. That one had been zenithalled a bit. So this one's, you can see it's black. There you go. Instant coverage. Really, really nice bright silver. Looks absolutely spot on. Add a little bit just to the very top highlights on this gold, just because I do like to add that little bit of silver to highlights. Reminds me of Dark Star Baroque, that highlight. It's a very, very nice, metallics. I really like them. Phil Eddie Art, even a little quick pop in as back home from our evening out. Hope you've had a good night. Looking forward to catching up tomorrow to hear the views on the paints. Cheers for popping in, buddy. I hope you enjoy when you get to sit and rewatch this. So there we go. That's the silvers. Oh, I didn't try any of the transparents. Let's have a quick look at these then. Let me use them on one. So transparent. Let's have a look. Let's tell you what. Let's just put it on the palette because I'm not sure what these are for. Like, I don't know if they are inks or if they're like contrast or if they're like a glaze. I have no idea because I've not even opened any of these yet. So we'll see. Let's see what they're like. Right. That's very thin. It looks like an ink to me. But I could be wrong. So let's... right, we've got... Tell you what, let's get the green one. I know I've just got the black one out, but we'll get the green one out and we'll put the green one on the cloak on this other guy that we started painting, the one with all the mushrooms and stuff, because he's got a nice zenithal on his cloak. So if this is a transparent, it should be able to go on and make use of the zenithal. Guy at the shop has been using them as an ink. Not sure if that's right. We will soon find out. They definitely seem to be even thinner than the normal paints. And the normal paints are pretty thin anyway. So here's the green. I'm not going to thin this down at all. I'm just going to put it on as is. Just to see what they look like. So here's a sleeve of his cape. Oh wow. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? So, wow. So I would say so everyone, I understand why everyone's saying that they look like contrast paint. These don't do what contrast paint does, but I can understand why you're saying that. So the best way to describe these is as transparent paints. So contrast paint runs off the highlights, like it stains the highlights and runs into the recesses so that you get your highlight, your mid layer and your shadow, right? These don't do that. These just work like normal paints. They don't fleur any extra. They are just transparent paints. So if you do a zenithal like I've done on these, like I'll put a photo up in the Discord because the camera really isn't doing this justice. But I just did a zenithal, and then I've just put an even covering. I've not let it fleur into the recesses or anything like that. This is all from the zenithal, and then I've put this over the top. And this is what it's done. It's used the zenithal. It's used the zenithal and just gone, yeah, that's fine. All the shading and highlighting work is already done. So they're more like glazes, yeah. Yeah, exactly, like a glaze. Let's I want to try. I know that we're going to run over a little bit, but if I'm honest, I don't care. I want to use a couple more of these transparents. I'm going to use the yellow, guys. I'm going to use the yellow one. Well, again, like the Army Painter Speed paints work like contrast paints. They work in the same way. These don't run. Like, they've not got that sort of thing to them. Like this is like would be perfect for like Voldemort's cape. You know, from the Harry Potter models. This would be perfect for Voldemort's cape. That's the green. It's only 4 PM, so heading to grab some transparents today. I mean, I ain't got an affiliate link over in the US, but you should still tell them that I sent you. Spread the word. Wow, this is weird because the transparents are the ones where I was sort of like, nah, I might use them. I don't know what they're really for. I've got them because I've got the full set. And now I'm like, winners. Right, let's try the yellow. Let's try the yellow on this, on the smoke on top look. Now, the issue you normally have with yellow, if you put it on over black, is that it goes green. This doesn't seem to be doing that. Or not too much, at least, anyway. This looks absolutely awesome. It looks better in person. These are fantastic. Why did I not? Why did I not like? Why was I not curious about these earlier? Let's try some others. Oh, we've got the transparent white as well. Oh, I've not took the thing off. I don't know what the white will look like, to be honest. Transparent white. Let's see what this looks like then. Try the white. I'm going to try all these. I'm so excited. Right, let's find a bit of a... right, we'll do his little front of his skirt or something down here. So that white is really, really nice. If you don't let it, don't put it on too heavy. Don't let it like pool and stuff. But like to cover over, that's quite nice. Over the top of a zenithal. I want to try some more. I want to try orange. This transparent set is amazing. I can't believe that I wasn't gonna bother trying them tonight. Imagine these through an airbrush. Oh, that might be something I have to try. That might absolutely be something that I need to try. And then obviously you'll be able to mix these the same as like any other paints, I guess. I should imagine these will mix. Let's put this orange on here and we'll... You can see I've not been particularly like delicate or precise with the application. This is just lobbing it on. Definitely getting the pro paints, thanks Pickle. If you're in the UK, guys, and you do fancy picking some up and supporting the channel, don't forget we've got an affiliate link with Element Games where you can pick them up. I absolutely love these. These are fantastic. Because they are sort of like contrast paints in that way, but they don't act like contrast paints, but you can use them to tint and stuff. Let's try the red. I'm just going crazy now. Let's use them all. These are going to be ace for fire effects. Ooh, this red looks nice. Nighthawk, thanks very much for tuning in, bud. Sorry we've run over a little bit. I'm just very excited. So we'll chuck this red on down here at the bottom. Look at that. I love it. Let's try this red on. I still can't get over that green. That green is fantastic. Now, I will say though, they are a little bit of a glossier finish than the normal paints, but I guess that's to be expected with what, like, the style of paints that these are. They're not bad, but they are a little bit glossier. Let's try the black over this turquoise that we'd put on the face and see if it like picks the detail out, or if it, I know it does just cover. Yeah, so it does just cover. It doesn't. So it doesn't act like a wash. I mean, maybe it would do if you thinned it down enough. Although, to be fair, it still doesn't look bad. And then you can rinse your brush off, go back in, pick out some bits to wipe the paint off. I mean, that don't look bad. Matte varnish will sort that. Yes, it absolutely would. Over silver. Let's get well, I've got some silver here. Let's put some silver on this big like armor plate he's got up here. So we'll just put straight silver over this armor plating doodad up at the top. Now we'll wait 2 minutes for that to dry, and then we'll put one of the colours over it and see how that looks. But yeah, I'm super impressed with those. Those transparents are absolutely fantastic. Like I say, they make full use of a good zenithal highlight. And like I say, through an airbrush, I can only imagine. Which colour shall I put over top of the silver? Let me know. And then we'll do that, and then we'll end the stream. Let me know what colour you want to see over the top of the metallic. I'll switch back here while we wait for that to dry 2 minutes. I'd give that cape a layer of matte medium / matte varnish, then add and fine highlight, and then that cape should look spot on. For the smoke matte varnish and a little dark grey dry brush. Yeah, exactly. Like little bits and pieces like to do to them, but yeah, they look. To be fair, the smoke area doesn't look as glossy. I think it might just be like how much of it I put on the green bit. I might have put a bit too much on, and that's why it's gone glossy. Everything else is dried all right. So it might just be that I put too much on or something. If you put too much on, it might just go a little bit glossy. But But yeah, these are very, very nice paints. Definitely something that I'm going to be playing with a little bit more, these transparents. They're very, very cool. What's this one? That's a blue, and that's purple. Red or blue? Let's try a blue, because we've already tried red. So we'll try a blue on the armour. Because then it gives me a chance to use the blue, I guess. Blue to make it look like tempered steel. They behave exactly like the instant colour paints that I've been using. That's cool. They're really, really nice. I'm super impressed with these. And these were the ones that I was the least interested in when I first started painting. I don't know why. In my head I just went, oh, they're just washers. I've used washers before, so I'm not interested. So I think, yeah, that silver's dried. So here we go, let's have a look. Let's see what this blue, you can see the blue here. Let's put this blue on a different part of the model first. To see, we've got a reference then, what it looks like normally and what it looks like over the metallic. So we'll put it on his hat. This blue's really nice. That blue is really, really nice. Try mixing red and blue to see how well they mix. Okie dokie. Get some blue. Some red. Can you see that? That looks purple to me. It looks like they mixed well. Let's put that on a bit. So that is very, very transparent. The red and blue mixed purple. There is a purple one that comes as purple already, so I'll try that in a sec. I want to try this blue over the metallic now, just to see if you can actually see the metallic underneath. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Oh, guys, that is a very blue metallic. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Let's try this purple. I know I said the last one was going to be the last one, but we'll try this one now. Just because I've tried the red and blue that I've just mixed, so I want to see what their purple is like. Because purple's a weird one for coverage as well a lot of the time. So we'll try it. I think if you wanted to use that blue metallic for Grey Knights, you might need to thin the transparent blue down even more than it already is, so that it's a much paler blue. Because at the minute that is very blue. For Grey Knights, for that sort of blue steel look. Right, let's try this purple. I ain't really got anywhere on here. Oh, I guess we'll try his front leg has not been painted yet. So we'll paint his front leg so you can see it's highlighted a little bit on his kneecap, and then the rest of it is zenithal, didn't it? So here we go, purple. Maybe I had a bit too much on my brush there. I think definitely had a bit too much on my brush there. Yeah, you can see the zenithal coming through a bit more now that I've just got rid of all that excess paint. That's quite nice. That covers nicely, at least for a purple. That's a really nice purple. Let's put it on something else. What else have we got that we can paint? Something on this guy, maybe. Right, there's this bit of cape here on this one. So we'll paint this purple down here. Anyone that wants to paint Mysterio from Marvel Crisis Protocol, this purple obviously I'm not doing a super neat job, so excuse that I'm going over onto other parts. Look at that. This purple's gorgeous. Like I say, Mysterio or Hulk's trousers or shorts. That is gorgeous. Again, I'll post some photos up on Discord once the stream's done. So you can see these, because I'm just in shock how nice these all look. Yeah, I'm sold on those. I mean, I don't need. I'm already sold. I've already got them, but I'm sold on him. Wow. So there we go. What a way to end the stream. There you go, Pro-Acryl. I will absolutely be using these in lots of videos and lots of streams for the foreseeable future. I don't think there's been a single one that I've used tonight, or just since I started using them, that I would not recommend. They're all absolutely gorgeous, but those transparents, wow. Just amazing. I think that's just inspired a video. So there we go. Pro-Acryl. 2 thumbs up. Well done. There we go. I hope this has been useful to you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been fun for me because I've had a chance to like play around with loads of stuff without worrying about like colour schemes or anything like that. So it's been fun for me. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope you found it useful. Like I say, if you do want to pick these up, you can get them individually, or you can get them as sets from Element Games. Link down below in the description. Use that. We get a little bit of a kickback. It helps support the channel, and obviously it helps also tell them that, you know, people have been ordering because of our recommendation, which then means that they're more likely to support us in the future. So yeah, go and pick some up. They are fantastic. Or even if you just pick one up, get the titanium white, just to save yourself stress from painting white for forever. Get that one. If nothing else, just get the titanium white. But I do recommend. To be fair, I recommend all of them. But yeah, I'm so impressed with these, and those transparents. I just can't believe those transparents. They're awesome. So there you go. Thank you very much for tuning in. It has been super fun. I really enjoyed myself. There's only one of me. I've really enjoyed myself. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed yourself, be sure to leave a like down below. And like I said, we've got our affiliate links. If you want to pick up Pro-Acryl, check out Element Games. We've also got our affiliate link with Grim Dice Tabletop Gaming, who are absolutely fantastic. So make sure you go and check those out, because they're all awesome and it helps support us. So go and check them out. If you want to help support the channel, other than that, we've got our membership program over on the Pickle Jar. Obviously, this channel is not monetized yet because it's brand new. So if you want to support the channel, head over to the main channel. You can join the membership program, like all of our awesome current members. But obviously, the best way to keep supporting the channel is just to share the videos. Come and check out the live streams on this channel. Share this channel out as well. Tell people this is where the live streams are now. And just keep turning up. Keep supporting us. It really does mean so much to us that you do. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop now. I'm still stunned from those transparent paints. I'm gonna leave you to it. Leave you to your evening. We've run over tonight, so it's been an extra long stream, but I think it was worth it. So thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will catch you next Wednesday night live here on the Pickle Jar. Oh, I'm live on Friday with Hobby Corner Kev on the Hobby Corner channel. So come and check us out live from 9 PM, I think. I'm over there with him and a couple of others on Friday. But I'll be back here on Wednesday next week. So I'll see you then. And until then, guys, enjoy your hobby. Thanks very much, and I'll see you later. Bye.